Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, Abhay Charanarvinda, Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Translation. His wife, Srimati Sachidevi, was chaste woman, highly devoted to her husband. Sachidevi's father's name was Nilambar and his surname was Chakravarti. Purport. In the Gaura Ganadesa Dipika, verse 104, it is mentioned that Nilambar Chakravarti was formerly Gargamuni. Some of the family descendants of Nilambar Chakravarti still live in the village of the name Magdoba in the district of Faridpur in Bangladesh. His nephew was Jagannath Chakravarti, also known as Mamu Thakur, who became a disciple of Pandit Goswami and stayed at Jagannath Puri as the priest of Tota Gopinath. Nilambar Chakravarti lived at Navadipa in the neighborhood of Belpukhariya. This fact is mentioned in book Prema Vilas because he lived near the house of the Kaji. The Kaji was also considered one of the maternal uncle of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The Kaji used to address Nilambar Chakravarti as Kaka or uncle. One cannot separate the residence of the Kaji from Bhamana Pukhariya because the tomb of Kajis is still existing there. Formerly, the place was known as Bel Pukhariya and now it is called Bhamana Pukhariya. This has been ascertained by archaeological evidence. Hare Krishna. So today's verse 60 is written on the board, but it was also 57, 58, 59, and because purport is in 60, so it is written in blackboard. So, as we previously we are hearing, as this chapter also entitled as the Advent of Lord Chaitanya. So when Krishna has planned to descend in this material planet or this earth planet, so as Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is telling, Krishna therefore first allowed his family of superiors to descend on the earth. So among the senior persons, those who descended before Krishna planned to appear as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in this age of Kali. So before appearing of Lord Chaitanya, so he requested these devotees to precede him. Sri Sachidevi, Jagannath Mishra, Madhavendra Puri, Ishwara Puri, Advaita Acharya, Srivas Pandit, Acharya Ratna, Vidyanidhi, and Thakur Haridas. So they are the eternal associate of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. As Narottam Thakur used to say, Gaurangera Sangi Gane, Nitya Siddha, Karimane, Sejaye Brajendra Sutapas. The associates of Gauranga Mahaprabhu, they are eternally liberated. They are Nitya Siddhas. They are not like some conditioned souls by doing some sadhana, bhakti. They gradually come to the stage of perfection. Two types of siddhas, sadhana siddha and nitya siddha. Nitya siddhas, they are eternally liberated. They are eternal associates of the Lord. So when Lord appeared, or as Krishna or as Gauranga, and he performs his pastimes, Lord never performs his pastimes with conditioned souls. They are all liberated souls. He never do any pastimes with conditioned souls like us. So, Jiva Goswami says in his commentary in Bhagavad Sandarbha, he told that when Krishna appeared, or any names you are seeing in Bhagavatam, they are not conditioned souls. They are all liberated souls. Otherwise, by hearing or discussing the pastimes of a conditioned soul, we cannot be liberated. So they are just doing some drama in Gauranga Mahaprabhu. When he appeared with all his eternal associates. Gaurangera Sangi Gane Nitya Siddha Karimane. They are Nitya Siddhas. They are eternally liberated souls. So, before he appeared, he prepared a ground. Because so, that's why first he requested his superiors, like his father, mother, his uncles, those were do these roles, spiritual masters. So he requested them to first appear in this material world. So that's why here we see the personalities, those who are also father and mother of Krishna in Krishna's pastimes, the same personality they appeared as father and mother in Gauranga Mahaprabhu's pastimes. Also the grandfathers, they all. You have already heard that Sihatta Nivasi Sri Upendra Misra Nama Vaishnava Pandita Dhani Sadguna Pradhana. There was also Sri Upendra Misra, a resident of the district of Sihatta. He was a great devotee of Lord Vishnu, a learned scholar, a rich man, and a reservoir of all good qualities. So in purport, Prabhupada wrote that this he was as a incarnation of Gopala Parjanya. In Krishna's pastimes, we see the Prabhupada described in Krishna book also nicely. There was a king named Devamidha in Mathura. He was king of Mathura. He was from ancestry of Moon dynasty. And Devamidha has two queens. One queen from Kshatriya ancestry, another from Vaishya ancestry. So from Kshatriya ancestry, that queen, from Kshatriya queen, who came? Sursen. And from Vaishya queen came Parjanya. Parjanya also, both Parjanya, both Sursen and they are Parjanya, they are coming from Devamidha. So again, Parjanya has he has 5 sons, and Nanda Maharaj was the middle son. Like Upananda, Sunanda, Nanda, Nandana, Abhinanda, like that. So similarly, in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastimes, the same Parjanya, who was the father of Nanda Maharaj, that means grandfather of Krishna, he appeared in this Chaitanya, in this Gauranga Mahaprabhu pastimes as Upendra Mishra. In Gaura Ganadis Deepika it is said, Parjanyo Nama Gopala Asit Krishna Pitamaha Upendra Mishra Sanjata Sihatte Sapta Putravan. The Parjanya, who was the grandfather of Krishna, in Krishna's pastimes, in Dwapara, the same cowherd man, the Parjanya, he appeared as Upendra Mishra in pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But difference is only, Upendra, the Parjanya has 5 sons, but when his same personality appeared as Upendra Mishra, a resident in Bangladesh, that is Prabhupada wrote in his purport. But he has 7 sons now. Upendra Mishra has 7 sons, that is described here. Upendra Mishra had 7 sons, who was all saintly and most influential. Kamsari, Paramananda, Padmanabha, Sarveswara, Jagannatha, Janardana, Trilokyanatha, and Jagannath Mishra. Trilokyanatha, like this, Jagannath Mishra was the 5th son. So here is the same personality, Parjanya, appeared in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastimes as Upendra Mishra. And sometimes the grandmother of Krishna was Bariyasi. Parjanya's wife was Bariyasi. Mahamanya Vida Gopi Brajayasid Bariyasi Krishna Pitamahi Saiva Namnatra Kamalavati. The same Gopi, who was in Braja pastimes of Krishna, was wife of Parjanya, his grandfather, that is grandmother, Bariyasi. Her name was Variyasi. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastimes, she appeared as Kamalavati. Her name was Kamalavati. So in this way, Jagannath Mishra was most fortunate because he played the role of father of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who was, and his mother was Sachi Devi. Jagannath Mishra, his title was Purandara, Nanda Vasudeva Rupa Sadguna Sagar. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami telling, he not only Nanda Maharaj, Krishna's pastime Nanda Maharaj, his foster father and also a father was Vasudeva. But in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastimes, both Nanda and Vasudeva. Actual father of Krishna was Nanda Maharaj, but Vasudeva also merged in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu pastimes. They both, Nanda Vasudeva Rupa, together. They mixed together. Who? Jagannath Mishra. That is in Gaura Ganadesh Dipika, is written very nicely by Kavi Karnapura Thakur. Pura Jasoda Brajarajanandau Vrindavane Prema Rasakarau Yau Sachi Jagannath Purandara Bhidau Babhuvatustau Nacha Sangsayavatra. So Kavi Karnapura Thakur is telling, there is no doubt that in previously both Jasoda and Brajaraj, who is known as Nanda Maharaj, those were as a special affection for Krishna in Vatsalya. So they appeared in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastimes as Sachi and Jagannath. Same Jasoda and Nanda, they appeared as Sachi and Jagannath. And next then he telling, Devaki Vasudeva Ujau, Pitaro Ramakrishnayo. Those were also in Krishna's pastimes in Mathura, as Vasudeva and Devaki, they also ruled as the father and mother of Krishna. They also in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastimes, they merged with Nanda Maharaj and Jasoda. Same. And there is also more is written. Not only just because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is not avatar, Krishna and Chaitanya, they are not avatar. They are avataris. Sabha avatara Sara Siromani Kebala Ananda Kanda. So when Krishna appeared, all other the Vishnu Tattvas, the incarnation, they also merged in his body to perform different pastimes. Like in Krishna's pastime, the killing of demons, that was the activities of Vishnu. But Krishna is, if he is Brajendra Nandan, his business only to hiding cows and performing his pastimes with his coward boyfriends and other devotees in Braja and rasa dance, so all these things. So when Swayam Bhagavan Krishna, when he appeared, because Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is telling that he is our worshipable Lord. Aradhya Bhagavan Brajesha Tanaya Tadhama Vrindavanam Ramya Kachidupasana Brajavadhu Vargena Jakalpita Srimad Bhagavatam Pramanamamalam Prema Pumartha Mahan Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhur Matamidam Tatrodharana Paraha. This is the opinion of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Our worshipable Lord is Brajendra Nandana Krishna. And when he appeared in this material world, all other incarnations, they are all just merged in his body together. They are all within Krishna. So, that's why in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also, he is also avatari. He is not avatar. Both Krishna and Gauranga, they are avataris. All incarnations coming from them. They are avatari. Ete changsa kala pungsa Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. Similarly, Gauranga Mahaprabhu is also avatari. So, one Prabhupada disciple was giving class in Vrindavan. He was telling that Prabhupada generally asked when giving initiation, who is Gauranga Mahaprabhu? Someone says that he is an incarnation of Krishna, then Prabhupada immediately correct him. No, he is not an incarnation. He is Krishna himself. He is Krishna himself. He is avatari. He is not avatar. So just like Krishna is avatari, similarly when he is incarnated in this world, or he came as Chaitanya, so all his father, mother, they are also same personality in Krishna as when he was Krishna. So here is Nanda and Jasoda, they appeared as Sachi and Jagannath. But not only that, Krishna Kavi Karnapura Thakur is telling, Devaki Vasudeva by Jau Pitaro Ramaka, they also, all other also, Jalpanti Kesanu, the people call that, they are also with the same body of Sachi and Jagannath. Not only that, he told that all other incarnations also, like Devahuti, Kapila, sorry, Devahuti, Mother Devahuti and Kardama, the other incarnations also, they all marched in the body of Sachi and Jagannath. So, Anyatha Ramamurtehe si Vishwarupasya no udbhavatah. Because if is Devaki and Vasudeva is not Sachi and Jagannath, then it is not possible of appearance of Vishwarupa. He was elder brother of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So he was incarnation of Balaram, Ananta says, like that. So in this way, we see that Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is before describing the advent of Lord Chaitanya, he is describing all his superiors who appeared before appearance of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So this particular verse is telling Tarapana, the first the verse before is told that Jagannath Mishra was designated as Purandara, exactly like Nanda Maharaj and Vasudeva. He was an ocean of all good qualities. Next he is telling about Tarapatni Sachinama Pativrata Sati, Jarapita Nilambara Nama Chakravarti. His wife Srimati Sachi Devi was a chaste woman, highly devoted to her husband. Sachi Devi's father's name was Nilambara and his surname was Chakravarti. So Mother Sachi, one way you can just introducing Gauranga Mahaprabhu, just like Vasudeva Ghosh says in his famous bhajan, Jaya Jaya Jagannatha Sachiranandana. Jaya Jaya Jagannatha Sachiranandana Tribhuvana Kare Jara Charana Bandana. In three worlds, everyone is worshipping the lotus feet of Gauranga Mahaprabhu, who is a son of Jagannath and Sachi. Jagannath Mishra and Sachi. So, then, so Gauranga Mahaprabhu is famous as the son of Jagannath Mishra and Sachi Devi. So, that's why, but same time, Krishnadas Kaviraj also says that Matrubhakta Ganera Prabhu Hanchudamani Sannyasa Laya Sada Sevena Janani. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami used to say that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, among there are so many personalities, though those who were famous for Matru Bhakti, means serving their mothers for their affection for their mothers or serving their mothers. But among all such Matru Bhaktas, those were specially attached to their mother, famous in this world for serving their mother, Gauranga Mahaprabhu is the topmost. That's why he is known as Sachinandana, Sachinandana Gaurahari, Jasodanandana. Like Krishna also, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami for Krishna is telling, Krishna Sabdera Bahu Artha Namani, Jasodanandana Syama Sundara Dui Matra Jani. Mahaprabhu used to say, I did not accept so many meanings to the word Krishna, only two meanings. Jasodanandana and Syama Sundara. Syama Sundara is a Radharani used to call Krishna as Syama Sundara and Jasodananda. He is famous as Jasodanandana. Similarly, Gaurahari also famous as Sachinandana. Jaya Sachinandana Gaurahari. Very few people say that Jagannath Nandana Gaurahari. Everyone told Jaya Sachinandana Gaura Hari. So among all those devotees are famous in this world for showing their special affection and devotion for their mother. Gauranga Mahaprabhu is the topmost. Matru Bhakta Ganera Prabhu Han Chudamani. Chudamani means topmost affection for their mother. Sannyasa Layya Sada Sevena Janani. Even after taking, Mahaprabhu took sannyas, but he never forgot his mother Sachi. Even when after taking sannyas, he came to Santipur, and just Nityananda Prabhu cheated him. Some other, it is his pastimes. He come to Santipur. Then Chandrasekhara Acharya came and he took Sachi Mata to Santipur. When Mother Sachi saw this shaved head of Chaitanya and a Gauranga, she was just crying and fainted. But Mahaprabhu just come and touch her feet and told her, Mother, I am a just made guy. Somehow that I just shaved up, I took sannyas, but if you want, now I can return back to home with you. This body belongs to you because I born from your home. So that's why he is very famous. Gauranga Mahaprabhu is famous as Sachinandana. He is always, even if in Jagannath Puri, he was always keeping news of his mother. How my mother is doing. Time to time he saves different devotees to take care of his mother. He sends Jagannath Mahaprasad and some gifts for his mother. And what is going on also many times in a year. People come and take news of Sachimata to Gauranga Mahaprabhu. So that's why it's very nice in this verse also telling that it is giving specifically specifically mentioning about Sachimata because she is very famous as mother of Gauranga Mahaprabhu. She appeared before Gauranga Mahaprabhu's appearance. Sachi Devi, specifically the word is used here, Tarapati, that means the wife of Jagannath Mishra. Her name was Sachi. Sachi Nama Pativrata Sati. Two words specifically, she was Pativrata and Sati. Two qualities is mentioned here. Pativrata means, Prabhupada is translating as Pativrata, devoted to her husband. Pativrata, and Sati means chaste lady. Sometimes in these words can be both in general sense and also special sense. Like we used to say Sati. Some women are known as Sati. In Karmakanda, you will see in India some marriage ceremony, they will address these names from Sati Stris and Jatha Mandadori Tatha, the Ravana Jatha Mandadori, and like this. But actually they are not. They are not only one husband. But the main quality is that someone is devoted to Krishna. Like Kunti Maharani. Kunti Maharani is called a chaste lady. Many devotees, like the Tara and Bali, they used to Karmakanda, the Brahmanas, they used to chant their names. Why they are Satis? They are called chaste. Because they followed instructions of Lord. They surrendered to the Supreme Lord. Tara, this Bali and Sugriva, Bali's wife Tara, then again she also married. So again to Sugar, like this Mandadari also again married to who? Bibhisana, Ravana's wife, again Bibhisana. Similarly, Kunti Devi also, in one sense, 5 husbands, different sons from different demigods. But still, they are known as Sati, chaste. Why? Because they are devotees of Krishna. Yomang abhyabhicharena bhakti yogena sevate. Krishna is telling jo abhyabhicharena bhakti. That is the main chaste. Chastity is depend upon this. Actually, all of us, Prakriti. So our husband is Krishna. So in this way, Krishna is telling, Yomang abhyabhicharena bhakti yogena sevate sagunan samati taitan bhoyaya kalpate. In 14th chapter Gita, so Krishna is telling abhyabhicharini bhakti. That is the main chastity. We should not take so many demigods as our Lord. So there is only a jiva or a soul when he accepts only one husband, that is Krishna. Abhyabhicharini, vyabhichara and abhyabhichara. That is a woman when has dedicated his everything, his mind is fixed only in one husband, that is called an abhyabhicharini, chaste lady. Vyabhichara means who has accepted so many husbands, has his mind in so, but actually in devotional service, that is vyabhichara when we put our mind in different demigods. We should put our mind only in this lotus feet of Krishna. That is abhyabhicharini bhakti. Akama sarvakama mukhya kama udaradhi tibrena bhakti yogena jajeta purusha param. When one's mind is fixed at lotus feet of Krishna only. Generally in public what they are doing? Monday, you have to worship, go to Shiva temple and put some water, especially in India. In Mangal, next day, Tuesday you go, where? Tuesday you go to some Hanuman's temple or some Devi temple. Budhvar you go to Ganesh. Guruvar you go to Lakshmi. Shukravar to Santoshi Masa. There are so many in India specifically. Saturday to some Sanishchar. And Sunday to put some water, offer some water to sun god, like that. That is not abhyabhicharini bhakti. This is vyabhichar. That's why Krishna told sarva dharman paritejya mam ekam saranam braja. Just take shelter. Take shelter unto me. Come surrender unto me. I will make you free from all sinful reactions. I will protect you. So that's why Sachi, Mother Sachi was Pativrata and Sati. She is a chaste lady, and she is also like Jasoda was fixed her mind at lotus feet of Nanda Maharaj. Also she was always meditating Krishna, to serve Krishna. Similarly, Mother Sachi also always meditating about whom? She was more meditating Jagannath Mishra or more meditating Nimai? She was always thinking Nimai. Even after Jagannath Mishra passed away, Mother Sachi was always day and night crying for when Mahaprabhu took sannyas and went to Jagannath Puri. Still Mother Sachi will cook so many preparations, nice preparations. Then after when he offered to deity, then you will see and she would try to cry, and she was crying. Oh, if Nimai is here, then all such preparation only. He likes all such prasadam. His preparations according to my Nimai is like he likes all this prasadam. When she sit down just outside and try to crying and remembering Nimai, then Mahaprabhu appeared personally and eat all offerings. Then after she just come again to the deity room, he see that all plates are empty, nothing is there. She'll think, no, maybe I may be forgotten to offer things. She will wash plate and again start to do offering. Or maybe some other living entities in this room, they may have taken the prasadam. Then Mahaprabhu has to send message. Tell my mother that on that particular day, she was lamenting, thinking that all these preparations she made, it was for me, but I was not there. But tell her that actually I present there and I took all such prasadam. Mahaprabhu used to say, always stay in 4 places: Sachira Angane, Raghava Bhavane, Shivasa Kirtane, Nityananda Nartane. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is telling. These 4 places Chaitanya Mahaprabhu always remain present. when Sachi Rangan, when Sachi, in Mother Sachi, Angan means courtyard. That's, so because when Mother Sachi was thinking about Nimai, and she cries, she cooked things and offered to that in Mahaprabhu, come and personally eat. Also, Raghava Bhavan, Raghava Pandit, his sister was Damayanti. And she was so much affection for Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Though Gauranga Mahaprabhu is famous for one thing, he is renounced after, he never keep anything from today's thing not for tomorrow. One time in Ekadashi, generally Mahaprabhu after taking his prasadam, he took one speck of haritaki, hare. He used to chew that haritaki. But one time, after Ekadashi on Dwadashi day, when Govinda served prasadam for Mahaprabhu, then he gave, after prasadam gave one hare or haritaki. For Mahaprabhu told, who gave this haritaki? Where did you get it? He told, I kept it from previous day, on Dasami day. I know that you need it after prasadam. So Mahaprabhu told him, why you stuck something? You have no faith in Krishna. Why you stuck this thing? But such Gauranga Mahaprabhu, who never liked to stuck anything. But when Damayanti, the Raghava Pandit sister, cooked something, Raghavara Jholi is very famous. Prasadam, that when the Bengali peoples, they come Rath Yatra time to meet Mahaprabhu, then the Raghavara Jholi, Raghava Pandit, brought so many preparations that he cooked by his sister Damayanti. Though Mahaprabhu not stuck other things, but he will keep it separately. She cooks in such a way where that these items can last for 1 year, can survive for 1 year. Every day Mahaprabhu will take one item, little, Govinda. As Govinda, after prasadam bring one item, he will test one item, like this. 365 days, every day he tests little items from Damayanti's preparation. Then next year again the Raghava Pandit's prasadam, the Jholi again come, his bag of prasadam. So in this way, Mahaprabhu used to say there also, in Raghava Bhavan, sometimes when Raghava Pandit, Damayanti cooked so many things, Raghava Pandit offered, Mahaprabhu personally manifested and ate such prasadam in Raghava Pandit's house also. When Nityananda Prabhu started dancing, Gauranga Mahaprabhu used to come there to see the dancing of Nityananda Nartane. And Narad Muni's incarnation Chaitanya, Sivas Thakur, when Sivas Thakur starts doing kirtan, playing kartal kirtan, then Mahaprabhu come to hear that kirtan, because it's pure chanting of Sivas Thakur. So in this way, here is this verse is telling that Gauranga Mahaprabhu, Sachi Mata, the mother of Gauranga Mahaprabhu, she is famous as Pativrata Sati. She is a chaste lady and devoted to her husband. And his father's name was Nilambara Chakravarti. That is, Prabhupada is specifically writing his purport about Nilambara Chakravarti. Whole purport is about him. That something is the other associates we are seeing, and those who are in Krishna's pastimes, they are doing the same roles in Gauranga Mahaprabhu's pastimes. But here is that Nilambara Chakravarti, in Gauranga Mahaprabhu's pastimes, he was father of Sachi Mata. But who was father of Jasoda? Sumukha. There is one Gopa, coward boy. His name was Sumukha. So Sumukha, but here is Prabhupada is writing that Nilambara Chakravarti was formerly Gargamuni. That is according to Gaur Gauranga Deepika also. So he is Gargamuni. Here we are seeing this little difference. Gargamuni, in Krishna's pastimes, he was the family priest of Jadu dynasty, and he came to give name for Krishna and Balaram. But he is Gauranga Mahaprabhu's pastimes. Nilambara Chakravarti, father of Sachi Mata, was In previous Krishna's pastime, he was Gargamuni. Is written. So then Prabhupada is giving detail about the ancestry of Nilambara Chakravarti up to now, how they are staying. They are staying in a village in Magdoba in district of Faridipur in Bangladesh. And then he is giving also introduction about Jagannath Chakravarti, who was a nephew, in the same nephew of Jagannath Mishra, nephew of Nilambara Chakravarti, same ancestry, who is also famous as Mamu Thakur. Mamu Thakur, and who became a disciple of Pandit Gosai. Pandit Gosai means Gadadhara Pandit. Gadadhara Pandit is sometimes known as Pandita Gosai. So he became disciple of Gadadhara Pandit, then he resided in Puri, like this is, he is famous as Mamu Thakur. After Gadadhara, he was also famous as a worshipper of Tota Gopinath temple. All these data Prabhupada is telling is given in a book named Prema Vilas. So, another thing Prabhupada is writing about Kaji, and Kaji, because Nilambara Chakravarti and Kaji has some relation. When Mahaprabhu with the whole Sankirtan party, there's famous Sankirtan with lakhs of devotees. They marched from Mayapur to Bamanapukhari or Belpukhari, where Kaji was residing, because when Kaji broke the Mridanga, then all the Mahaprabhu organized a great, huge Sankirtan, disobedience movement. Generally we know in India that Gandhi started, but actually Mahaprabhu started this movement. To disobey the orders of Kaji, no Sankirtan. Mahaprabhu told, no, we have to do Sankirtan. We have to break his law, the Kaji's law. And the huge Sankirtan. And Kaji becomes so afraid of him. He was hiding. So many people say, everyone is, someone telling it, we will break everything. We will just uproot his home, everything we will throw in Ganges, shouting loud. So many people say. So he was very fearful. But somehow other Mahaprabhu told him, he called him, he come, then he told, you are my nephew. Why you are so angry? We have nice relation. Kaji also told that I am your uncle. Because Kaji also is incarnation of Kamsa. Gorgana Das Deepika telling, Kaji was incarnation of Kamsa. So Kamsa was uncle of Krishna. So, but in Krishna's pastime, Krishna killed Kamsa. But in this Gauranga Mahaprabhu's pastimes, he gave him love of Godhead. Krishna awarded love of Godhead to Kaji. So because there, Kaji was telling also that I am your uncle, because Nilambara Chakravarti, the Kaji was also considered one of the maternal uncle of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The Kaji used to address Nilambara Chakravarti as Kaka, uncle. One cannot separate the residence of Kaji from Baman Pukhuriya, because his tomb is because the tomb of Kaji is still existing there. So Prabhupada is telling actually Kaji was staying those areas where his tomb is there, Kaji Samadhi. So Bamana Pukhuriya, now he is telling Bamana Pukhuriya, but Prabhupada is telling actually this place was known as Bel Pukhuriya before. But Bel Pukhuriya, we also in Parikrama we went, Bel Pukhuriya is there. Where? Where is the Madan Gopal deity of Nilambara Chakravarti? There is a deity also, there is also one lake, is known as small lake, is known as also Bel Pukhur. But Prabhupada is writing, formerly the place was known as Bel Pukhuriya, this is where the Kaji's tomb is there. But gradually it is known as, now gradually people call it Baman Pukhuriya. But according to Prabhupada is telling, this has been ascertained by the archaeological evidence that this is actually where is Nilambara Chakravarti and Kaji was staying in one village. This is known as Belpukhuriya. Gradually is come to name Vamanapukhuriya. So anyhow, time is over. Any question or comment? This is just nothing to say much philosophy in this. It's just a description of Mahaprabhu's superiors, how they descend.